How's it going, Toy Table fans? Steve again here at the Toy Table, bringing you another edition of Thrifty Thursdays. Yeah, it was a fairly good week at the thrift store. Made 2 trips, bought 4 bags I'm going to show you today of some good stuff. I think I got something for everybody's tastes and interests, and various cars, obviously, that we didn't have here at the Toy Table. I got my co-host here, Bales. He's sitting by trackside here, or stadium side. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do so. There's plenty of good seats still available, but seating is going to be limited soon. However, we do have lots of Duplo to make a big time stadium expansion. Anyways, without further ado, let's get into it. Oh yeah, I don't think I'm going to be, before I get into the bags, I got lots of bags. I don't think I'm going to be doing this week's Hot Wheels hauls bags because, yes, keep walking, because there really hasn't been anything on the pegs except for basically what I'm about to show you. But I guess I did my little help and share of buying peg huggers so they can make room for the new stuff, because there are, oh, Bess, this tail. Anyways, yeah, if you want to call them peg huggers, there's just a ton of these everywhere. So, may as well pick up the fast ones you know of. And, oh, the lighting isn't very good here right now. How's that for everybody? Anyways, yeah, so may as well pick up the fast ones. Pretty fast Corvette. Get them while you can. And then another 71 Mustang. You never have enough Mustangs. Another Mopar, or the, not Mopar, but the Dodge Charger, and a popular one, Muscle Bound. Okay, Bales is just hooking his tail around the edge of this track and just like pulling it along. It's not like he doesn't get any attention around here. Ken goes after him all day long. Okay, so let's get to the Hot Wheels haul bags, or not haul bags, but the thrift store bags. Yeah, and so instead of doing a Friday haul, I strongly suggest you guys come back and watch Friday's race. I got something pretty big planned. It's kind of in lieu of the Birdco 500, and I think it should be a lot of fun, and people might get a good kick out of it. Alright, let's move the track back. First up out of the first car is Twin Duction. Pretty good shape. Look through the bag. Not a bad fantasy car, kind of pretty, just a generic car, I guess. In the torque twister or muscle bound category, I guess. Torque twister. Okay, then next up, we got a Meso F-150. That one actually is raised up enough that it doesn't get stuck to the back. It's in pretty good shape. Rolls pretty decent. Again, I have a pretty good time when I go to the thrift store. You know, there's all kinds of cars you haven't seen. The aisle driver. I don't think I have this one in the red, but I definitely have it in the blue or seafoam. And as I go through the cars, I kind of think of like various channels I've watched, and races and that, and you know, I get them myself. Okay, so next we got a Porsche 959. On the bottom it says 1987, and metal base. And it's got those wheels. All of a sudden, everybody this week are showing cars with the older wheels. Doesn't roll too bad. I think the weight is definitely going to help out those wheels. Pretty heavy car. And then the target car in this first bag was the 64 Corvette Stingray. And it does have a little bit of a metal fleck on it there, Robilatoy. It's great watching your video here tonight. It's Wednesday and I post these Thursdays. He's got a pretty good video of just cars with really neat paint jobs, and just more so a theme, I guess, of the metal fleck. Okay, got to speed this up a little bit because I don't know where 16 minutes goes, but I really only usually ever have 16 minutes of video time. That's why all my videos are 16 minutes, and it just goes so fast. Okay, the next bag, we got a blue truck called Mega Duty, metal base, I think. Feels cold. No, it's plastic. Alright, finally a truck that fits the track. Kind of tough to find. And that one really... Whoa. Cars are going everywhere, Bales. That one just goes right over. This one could be a champ. Oh. Pardon me, guys. I do keep all these cars still all bagged up kind of in the original bag that they came in. And then down the road I'm going to race them. And last year I did the thrift store series, and I raced them all for quarters each kind of race. And that was really fun because we don't try these down the track at all, and you know, when you don't really know who's going to win and all your testing is just like literally at the top of the 6 lane. I enjoyed myself. It was fun to bet the quotas. Okay. What did I lose there under that one? Sorry guys, bear with me here. Oh, the truck. I was on the truck. Mega Duty. This one's definitely been well loved. Cultivator? But that one's ready for the junkyard. And I think we're just going to throw that one out and eliminate it from the race. Down the road. And then we got Mid-Drift. I've seen these guys at the flea market, and I haven't really bought them before. And I think this one's ready for the... They can't even really make it down this little hill, so I think that's going to be in the junkyard as well. It wasn't my target car, and neither was this one. It's Blastoise. I don't know why I'm all of a sudden showing them the opposite way. Boo-hoo! Not a very good bag so far, except the blue truck, and hopefully this one turns out to be a crowd pleaser. We got another Porsche. I think it's an 859, and it's a Hot Wheels. And there's your silver fleck. Toy. Number 35 on the back, and it's got rubber wheels. And it says Goodyear on the side. Yeah, guys, this was in a thrift bag. Porsche Goodyear tires. And of course, it doesn't really roll too well. It actually rolls pretty good. It rolls better going up the hill with a push. But yeah, that is a sweetie right there. Definitely don't have anything this quality in my collection so far. Hopefully, I don't do thumbnails either, and hopefully, you know, maybe I'll park it there. No, I'm kidding you guys. All right, 8 minutes 33 seconds. That's not so bad. But that was a really cool find, and I didn't even realize it was rubber wheels when I was in the store. But worth just two cars in that bag. So looks like Mega Duty's gonna win his heat for that quarter. But you never know. Okay, next up we got this one. I bought this one today actually, and it's kind of a rusty old bag, but I did have in mind on Robilatoy's paint job series. There's one for you. I hadn't watched it yet until this afternoon. Anyways, it's a Pontiac Firebird. It's been well played with, but just look at the, like, it's cool that it's been well played with, because look, did it just show up there on camera? Look how well it rolls. It's just a shame that they're too wide to fit. I know guys have the blue track and such. Just right out. Anyways, made in France, and it's one of 50. Or, well, 155 scale, I guess. Number 206. And it's got a little suspension. this is definitely going to go down a homemade track at some point. Alright, so I really like that one because it was a really, really cool orange. I knew the majorette wasn't going to fit in the track too, but I don't see majorettes too often, and when I do, I tend to buy them. Alright, next up we got another older one. Nice white truck with some splattered paint. Another cool paint job there. Oh, and as I'm saying, Hot Wheels has a knack for making trucks that just don't fit. So it's kind of disappointing. In the back there, it's got a little detail there, tire, and oh, I just noticed there that the light's missing. But a pretty cool truck. Alright, next up is, oh, this one's definitely ready for the beaters, ready for the junkyard. I don't even know what it is, but I think it was pretty fast when I saw it race on other people's tracks, and it doesn't say. You know what? The older ones, because of the weight, they still do race. I think this would actually be faster than that Corvette 55 I have, one of the newer ones. Alright, it even kind of, here I've never noticed, on the metal base there it has an arrow suggesting that it races, I guess, this way. Kind of different. Alright, and this is the target car I was after. Yeah, let's do the target car first, because this, well, this was in there, but not after that one at all, and that's into the junkyard. Okay, target car, what looks to be a Ferrari for me, is this custom, I guess, glittered up Rebilitoy. You read my mind on these fancy paint jobs, I guess. I bought this this afternoon before work. Still rolls fine. It'll be in the race. It's got those old wheels that everybody was talking about this week. That and, of course, the Birdco 500. And guys, I suggest you guys come back for Friday's video. Ken and I are home pretty much all day tomorrow, and we're going to be doing something special for that race. The talk of the town, talk of the world. 6 countries and almost 300 cars entered. Just unreal. Anyways, I'll go through quickly this one. This was the target bag. This was right at the cashier. And I was like, huh, those look alright. This is the bag that definitely has something for everyone. So we had a nice red Datsun truck. This barely even looked like it was anything but on a shelf. This whole bag. But for some reason, it doesn't roll. How does that happen, guys? You know, cars through the bag just look perfect and really not stepped on. Maybe it was. But yeah, bummer. It has that squeak to it. It'll still be fun to bet a quarter for, depending on how the other cars go. I'll totally forget how they roll by then. Okay, we got a Matchbox Toyota Tacoma. Another one that doesn't really look like it spent much time outside the package. And I'm not sure what year it's from. And on there it says San Diego Fire and Rescue Toyota. Nice logo. It's got the surfboard or the lifeboard there. Big question, does it roll? Oh, it does. Right on. It's going to back out. So that's pretty cool. Next up, we got another majorette. And it's a Jimmy Blazer. Look at this thing. I never knew majorettes made monster trucks like this. Oh, even better. This is an opening flap. And it's got metal fleck. Look at that blue paint dance. Okay, let's go down to the table here. Rolls like a majorette. How's that sound? Nice. I bet it would. Oh, you know what? They even match. They just never make it easy. Why wouldn't they, like, you know, raise that? Oh, I only got a minute left for the last two cars. Anyways, why wouldn't they raise that so you could let it roll over two tracks, just like we do with the monster trucks? Okay, another good one. We got 14 Corvette Stingray, beautiful white. Again, doesn't look like it spent much time on the pegs or off a guy's shelf. And that roll's not too bad. Just the really low, eh? Corvette Stingrays, either they go fast or they're really slow. And then we got a Hot Wheels Dodge Viper, all out of the same bag, guys. There's another red car, exotic, and it has the squeak. How does it happen?